And the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Please be seated. Oh, the messy business of praying. When you hear the word prayer, what comes to mind?
God.
God. What?
God.
God. Any other? Health?
Health.
Oh, church. Interesting. And what feelings does it invoke in you? In our Lenten series on prayer last year, many of you were in various locations at church or in people's homes, exploring the idea of prayer through a Lenten series. And many of us came with feelings of inadequacy, questions, frustrations around prayer, comparing our prayer life to our friends. There's often a tension between what we say prayer ought to be and what we experience it to be in our daily lives. And there is a tension between the lovely, eloquent words we find in our prayer books and our own bumbling phrases, along with the sleepiness that, I don't know about you, but sometimes often overcomes me after about 2 minutes. I once read that whether we are praying privately or publicly, extemporaneously or reading the collect on a Sunday morning, to pray is to articulate a theology. Articulate a theology. No, big words, eh? I'm articulating a theology? It means we make a statement. We put into words what we think about God. And articulating a theology is risky business. It's an intimidating thing to do in public when someone else is going to hear what your articulated theology is. And privacy doesn't always make things easier because we're often afraid of coming to grips with how self-centered, needy, or naive we might be. And often it's the case that we are engaged in a constant inner conflict as to how we define God. I once read that prayer is similar to buying a blank card at Hallmark. And you get home and you wonder, what in the world am I going to say? Why didn't I just buy the card with the flowers on the front and the generic poem inside? Let's just leave prayer to the experts. Let's just borrow someone else's theology and hope for the best. Perhaps such was the internal struggle of the disciple who asked Jesus to teach him to pray. Did you ever wonder why the disciples, Jews, would feel the need to know how to pray? Jews were praying people. What would prompt such a question? What was happening in all of that? Well, first it's helpful to have an understanding of the Jewish worldview of prayer in first century Palestine. In Jesus' day, I'd say about 90% of the population were peasants. People with absolutely no power. They were in charge of nothing. You think, well, we're not in charge of much. I go to work, I go to school, my teacher tells me what to study, my boss tells me what to do. But back then, everything had charge over you. Nature was in charge of whether or not your crops would be nourished by rain or swept away by wind. Landowners decided what crops you would grow and how much you would be allowed to keep of those crops come harvest. And Rome decided how much tax you would pay, usually via crops. So as a peasant, your only hope was to communicate with God, who was understood to have ultimate control over everything, and hope to attain the favor and benefits of said God. Prayer back then was a form of communication intended to influence the decision of a patron. So a patron is someone who, though not a family member, you're hoping would act on your behalf in your favor, a patron. That's who God was seen to be. So for whatever motivated them to ask Jesus for a method when the disciples asked Jesus how to pray, they were asking, teach us to communicate with and have an influence upon God. But clearly in this question, there is an uncertainty and an unarticulated anxiety amongst these young men about the adequacy of their prayers. There was a state of being conjured up in that question, which we can all identify with, I think, on some level. How do I pray? How is God going to listen to me? One thing the disciples seemed sure of, Jesus will provide the right answer. Jesus will provide the key. Teacher, teach us, tell us, show us how to pray. Jesus was a Jew, like them, so naturally the prayer he taught them is full of parallels with Jewish prayer. And I was going to go on, and it became quite a lengthy sermon about breaking down the prayer. I decided not to today. But trust me, it was the form of a Jewish prayer. But it differs, however, in that it speaks to a reality of Jesus' identity as the Son of God and his role in our reunification with God. Father. It starts with Father. The opening address informs first century peasants following Jesus that they were no longer to see themselves as merely trying to get the attention of an influencer, a patron, someone who's not family, but responds as if family. No, they were children of God, and they were to approach God as such. Father. Good news. So let's get going. Let's get praying. If it weren't for the parable that follows. I've never liked that parable, to be truth to you. When I hear it, I begin to get a kind of fidgety feeling and feel like I'd rather be binging on Netflix. We have to be persistent, it says, right? The fellow who's knocking at the door at 3 a.m. for bread. Answered prayer, I'm hearing in the parable, is riding on my effectiveness. I tell you, even though he will not get up and give him anything because he is his friend, at least because of his persistence, he will get up and give him whatever he needs. His persistence. So why does the sleepy neighbor get up and give the fellow some bread? Persistence? On behalf of the fellow banging on the door. If you examine the text closely, it provides me a way out of my anxiety about this parable and what I need to do. Because of his persistence, that's how most translations read, because of his persistence, the fellow banging on the door, referring to the attitude of the man crusting the bread. But the Greek word, translated often into persistence, is, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this right, anadia. And the root word is adia, which means shame. And the an in front of that word implies a negative. So to this end, some bold scholars translate this sentence like this. He will get up and give him whatever he needs because of his avoidance of shame. Not the fellow banging on the door, but the man asleep who has the bread. In this reading, the reference is to the sleeping man, the provider of the bread. The common interpretation of the story, the one I grew up with, places the emphasis on us, the one doing the praying. God will answer as long as you keep praying. But these bold scholars claim that Jesus is placing emphasis on the nature of God, the giver of bread, the giver of life, and the assurance we have in God's hospitable nature. It's not so much on our persistence. I'm just standing there banging on the doors I want to take. Rather, it's because the sleepy fellow acts on his reputation for hospitality. So now that's good news. We pray with an assurance that we are beloved children of God. We will be listened to not as powerless peasants, but as beloved children. How much more will the Heavenly Father give the Holy Spirit to those who ask Him? That's how Jesus ends the lesson. As we stand at the door knocking, when our own posture, our petitions from the heart sound sometimes like, how much more? How much more can I take this illness? How much more can the earth handle our negligence? How much more suffering can there be amongst the peoples who are forced to flee from their homelands? How much more will my family and work in the church demand of me? How much more? Jesus stands with us, reminding us of God's words. How much more do I love?